Welcome back, race fans, to the tunnel turn, where things can get hairy.
But I'm too tired to like them.
Hey, it's just the way we like it. Yeah, it's a little bit late, but I'm Phil. This is Christina.
How you doing? It's after Michigan race 1, and this is our little mini race recap.
The in-betweenie.
Yeah, the in-betweenie.
Yep. We just got done watching the first race, and tomorrow we'll be watching the second race. Although by the time this video comes out of it, it'll be today.
Yeah, it'll be today. Well, it is today.
Yeah. Sort of.
Anyway.
So this is going to be short and sweet. We're not going to go through the points because there's no point in doing the points when they're just doing another race tomorrow when the points are going to be completely different. So we're just mainly going to talk about the results of this race and maybe give a winner pick for tomorrow or today.
You need to make up your mind which day it is.
Well... All right, so let's get right to today's race. I honestly thought it was a rather dull race.
That's because you don't like Harvick.
That's part of it, but it seemed like the cautions at the end was just delaying the inevitable because Harvick had a car. He had the car to beat. His car, nobody was close to him.
I like the choose cone rule because it kept giving you, obviously Harvick was the dominant car, and everybody knew it. And I just think with the choose cone rule, everybody was expecting everybody to go high because the high was the better lane. But people from the low side were going low and getting to the front. Chase was one.
Yeah.
We had nail biter for a few minutes thinking Chase was going to take the race. And then Kyle got up there. And we could debate whether they touched or not. Really close. But
yeah,
he came from the outside lane.
Yeah, that thing between Kyle Busch and Harvick. Man, even with the camera as close as they got, it looked so close. There may have been a little tap. Maybe not have been a little tap one way or another. I think the air did more than anything else.
Yeah, I think he just took the air off his car and it got loose and he just lost it.
Yeah. I mean, he still got 5th place. He still got a top 5. But it was Harvick. It was Harvick all day. Nobody could touch him.
Not to mention for Kyle Busch, a lesser driver probably would have lost it.
Oh, yeah. There definitely plenty of drivers that would have been in the wall right there.
But it definitely, back to the race, it definitely was the Harvick show today. Like when we're going back to the power rankings, saying to pick the easy pick, it's always either going to be Denny or Harvick, seems like this year, or even Keselowski, as you picked.
I had Keselowski. He got 2nd, which is still a respectable race.
I picked Joey Logano. I don't feel bad about picking him. He had a rough start. He dropped back because right off the bat he was complaining that he had a really bad vibration.
Rough start. He had a rough most of the race.
But he still made it back up to the top 10.
Yeah, he did make a good call at the end, and his car with the fresh tires at the end definitely looked a lot faster. He got from about 20th and ended up right here at 8th.
Yeah, but you can't hold against him that he was having vibration problems with the car. Yeah. That's the setup. That's, to me, the crew chief and what he's done. I say that's why I say he started that way. But he himself, as the driver, made it that way, made the good calls with, obviously, his crew chief, but made the right calls and got up there at the end.
Yeah, at the end, but there was still a lot part in the middle of the race where he was just in the 15 to 20 range. And
I saw him passing cars like they were saying, what about that time you yourself were screaming at this, oh my God, where did Logano come from? Because he was right there.
Right, at the end when he had fresh tires and he was able to
But he was still making his way up through the field.
Right. So they made a good call at the end. Through that exchange of cautions at the end, he kept, just getting a little bit every caution, putting himself in the right place, going on the inside to gain a little track position. But yeah, Logano, while he struggled early after that early incident with his vibration, he came back okay. Salvaged himself a top 10.
What more could you ask for?
Yep. So we should also give a shout out to Bubba Wallace. He had an impressive showing there at the end, getting a top 10, even going for it at the end there, trying to get himself in position to win. He couldn't quite hold it, but it was a nice move to try to go for it.
Couldn't blame him for trying.
No, I mean, hey, anytime he can get a top 10, it's not going to help him in points at all, but that's another whole discussion. We're not talking too much about points today. Eric Jones he did pretty good today. He was in the top 5 pretty much most of the day. I don't know how he fell off a bit there, but, and then, some of these other guys, there's not really much here in the back half of the top half. It's like, Matt DiBenedetto is kind of surprised to not see him up there, and I guess we could talk about Eric Almirola's streak ending. His top 10 streak doesn't make it to 10, but he's still having a very good season, and I think that's about it. What do you think? You have any more thoughts on this race? Did you like the race?
I don't think it was as bad as you thought. I think the choose cone rule made it cool at the end. Everybody thought Harvick was going to run away with it, and then at least 2 restarts, Chase Elliott got the front of the race from the choose cone rule. Kyle Busch, even though you can argue whether he got touched or not, got the front of the race from the choose cone rule. I think this whole shorter version of Michigan on Saturday reminded me of being at Hialeah on Saturday night at my local short track watching them race. So I'm sorry. I think it was a really good race.
Yeah, the fact that the race was short was probably the best thing, because otherwise it could have just been longer runs of Harvick just out in front and just being the fastest car.
And you hating it.
Yeah, I really wasn't liking it. And like I'm sorry, the choose rule definitely did help it a little bit, because it was always, okay, who's going to be the one to come up to start in the front rows this time on the inside. It lasts for a lap or maybe 2, and then Harvick just takes a spot back. So that's why I don't think Harvick was worried, even though he wasn't always getting it on the outside. He was still getting it back.
He knew he was going to. He said it himself. He showed his hand a little earlier than he wanted to when he passed Chase.
Yeah, but his car was just so fast. Didn't matter.
Can't fault him for being good.
Right, it didn't matter. So, on to tomorrow's race. I guess let's give a winner pick for tomorrow. I think I'm going to stick with my winner pick, because Brad Keselowski said he's got something for these guys tomorrow, or today, so they better watch out.
I'm still sticking with Nagano.
And so I guess we're sticking with our winner picks, which is, hey, they're both Fords, they're both fast, and, somebody's going to make an adjustment to beat Harvick.
We'll see.
But that's all we have. Although our subscriber giveaway, we did get to 50 subscribers, so we will be giving out our Jeff Gordon steering wheel cover. To who? We're going to find out. We'll have details on that after today's race on the full review. We'll get that in there, because we got to figure out how we're going to do the draw.
Okay, sounds good.
And don't forget, when we get to 100 subscribers, we do have our Jeff Gordon 1995 Championship tin. It might be a while till we get to 100, but hey, hopefully you guys can help us out. And thank you guys for helping us get to 50 at least.
Yeah, you have been spreading the word. Thanks for all the help.
So keep it up. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe and join us. And then you can know when we drop some stuff, and we're always dropping stuff. Right?
Yep.
So, all right. So, until next time, have a good day.
Bye.